Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. So, wanted to seek the blessings of Radha Madhav, Radha Shyam Sundar, Krishna Balaram, Bal Gopal, the Singhadev Bhagavan, Gaunita Shila Prabhupada, Guru Maharaj, and the assembled devotees. So, thank you so much for joining today. I wanted to continue with our little series on Srimati Radharani, and today I wanted to look at the elders' love for Radha. So the elders' love is actually very important for everybody to get the blessings of those who are senior to us. So let's see how these personalities love Radha. They have pure love in their hearts. We pray to Kirtida Devi. She engages those who desire to serve Srimati Radharani in her service. She gives a chance and the necessary qualifications. The mother has this right to give others a chance to serve her daughter. When Srimati Radharani is there in Yavat, Kitida sends the daughters of a servant from Varsana. So when she's in Yavat, so there's her marital home, Yavat. And at that time, Kitida sends daughters of a servant from Varsana because she's worried. That is my daughter being looked after. Sometimes she sends Sridham, who is the brother of Radharani, or others to look after Radharani. She's thinking, my daughter works so hard. How can she tolerate this? She's so soft. She goes to Nandagram in the morning, Nandagao in the morning. So every morning, Radharani's mission was to go to cook for Krishna in Nandagao, where Krishna was staying with Nanda Baba and Yashoda Mai. And then also comes back there, Yavat, in the afternoon. Oh, no, sorry, goes back to Nandgao again. And in the evening, 3 times a day. She cooks twice a day there. She has no time to rest. She comes to Yavat in the afternoon. And Jatila and Kutila and Abhimanyu make her take care of the cows and do services in the house. Even late at night, she's serving everyone. Yet, and she has no time to rest. Kitida therefore cries for her daughter and thinks, why has this punishment come to my daughter? She is in Nandgaon, then Yavat, then back in Nandgaon, and she does not rest properly at night. There are no good facilities there, and no one takes care of her properly. Why did I marry Radharani to Abhimanyu? Kitida sends her servants' daughters to help Radharani and also to help Abhimanyu, Kutila, and Chatila. They do not burden Radharani with many chores when the maid servants arrive. Why has the Creator given so much hardship to women? Their life in household service is so busy and hard. If Kitida sees Radharani smiling, or if she hears that she is happy, then she will eat and be happy. After Radharani went to Yavat, Kitida could not sleep and eat, and she lamented so much. She has so much love. Kitida would take something of the prasad only when she heard that Radharani has taken prasad. She would always wait for some good news about Srimati Radharani. May that Kitida protect us so that our lives can be auspicious and successful. This is a really nice prayer to remember Radharani's mother, who cares so much for her. Then there is Mukhara. She is the grandmother of Srimati Radharani, maternal side, the mother of Kirtida. Mukhara is very clever. She makes many arrangements to please Srimati Radharani. Sometimes she tells Kutila and Jatila, Srimati Radharani does japa and tapa at night. and she does not sleep. Tell Abhimanyu to never disturb her. Don't disturb her sadhana. She performs very strong and difficult sadhana. One day, Jatila and Kutila and Abhimanyu were guarding the room of Srimati Radharani. In the morning at 3:30, there was some doubt and thought. Somebody is talking with Radharani in her room. We will catch this person. A thief has entered the house. Now we will catch him. They were ready to burst into her room. They told Abhimanyu, go inside and see who she's talking with. Abhimanyu came in the door and saw that Srimati Radharani was alone. Abhimanyu came out and said, Oh mother, why do you doubt Radharani? No one is there. Kutila and Jatila said, I heard her talking with someone. They went inside and asked Srimati Radharani, who were you talking with? Radharani said, I was talking with my Ishtadev. Who is your Ishtadev? There was a cloth covering something. When they took off the cloth, they saw a beautiful black deity of Kali. They spoke with the deity. Then the deity started to speak. Jatila and Kutila, don't doubt Radharani. Because you doubt her, you will suffer life after life. Someone who has doubt can never find happiness in life. Your Abhimanyu is very strong and young, but he has made an offense. If he comes in this room and disturbs Radharani again, then he will suffer at every turn. No one will be his friend. Everyone will be his enemy. When he takes care of the cows will not give milk. When he takes care of the orchard, the trees and the plants will not give fruit and vegetables. Heavy stuff. The deity that Srimati Radharani worshipped threatened Kutila, Jatila, and Abhimanyu. They bowed down before the deity and propitiated her for mercy. Mukhara told Jatila and Kutila, my granddaughter has always been absorbed in deep meditation and sadhana. When she calls the demigods, they come at once and fulfill all her desires. She's very powerful. They then began to respect Radharani more. So, very interesting pastime. Mukhara arranges for Srimati Radharani to meet with Krishna. She knows how to trick Jatila and Kutila, and even her own relatives. She arranges for Radha Madhav to meet. All the Vrishabhanu, all the Vrajbasis respect Mukhara. She is aged. She always speaks the truth. She has a big following of elders in Braj. And Srimati Radharani is their life and soul. Even though they're aged, they're very strong and agile. Mukhara is always remembering Radha and chanting her name. Radha's holy name is like a temple. When we chant these names, we are in the temple of Radharani. Mukhara prays, Oh Radharani, where are you? I want to see you. For your welfare, you should go and worship the sun god, Suryadev. You should go bathe in the rivers, lakes, and pick flowers in the gardens. You should not always stay in your home like a prisoner. Mukhara would tell Jatila and Kutila, my granddaughter is very honest and chaste. She worships the sun and the sun gives her blessings. And then she can please and serve everyone. But you don't perform worship of the sun. You should let Radharani do it alone. And there's a reason, of course. Because Krishna's going to be around. Jatila would also want to go, but Mukhara said, the sun is very strong and hot. You will not be able to tolerate these burning rays. You are not pure at heart. You are not honest. You have not done any austerities. You have doubts in your mind. Therefore, you are not qualified to do this worship. Jatila, however, would insist on going, and then Mukhara said, go, and then you will see what will happen. When Jatila went to worship the sun, the heat from the sun burnt her cloth and then burnt her skin. She shouted in pain and ran, jumped in the lake. When she came out, she was very embarrassed because her cloth had been burnt. She saw that Radharani and her manjaris and gopis worshipped the sun, and the sun accepted all her bhoga, and blessed her. We cannot attain anything with a challenging mood. We must follow the associates of God, and we must follow their instructions. Only then can we advance and attain this pure love. From that time, Jatila would honor Mukhara and have faith in her words. Mukhara said, "Allow Radharani to go and worship the sun, but you should not go with her. You should let her do it with her friends. Whenever Srimati Radharani goes, whatever she does, she's perfect. She's always chaste. You should not doubt her." So this is a beautiful pastime. Gives a lot of pleasure to Radha and Krishna. Once at the bank of Manasi Ganga, they made a competition about who the most chaste and honest lady is in Vraj. They made a sieve with thousands of holes, and the condition was that whichever lady could fill up that sieve with water without a single drop falling out and could carry it back to their home would be declared as fully chaste. Well, that's pretty hard. When Radharani carried this pot on her head without dropping a single drop, everyone respected her because only Radharani could perform this feat. On Sunday, Srimati Radharani wakes early and offers incense. Vishakha goes to Radharani and says, "O Radhe, your grandmother is calling you to worship the sun. If you don't come quickly, she will be sad, very sad." Sorry, just what's going on here? Okay. Mukhara came to see Radharani and brought her many gifts. She's very eager to see her granddaughter. Mukhara gave Radharani all the ingredients for the worship of the sun and then gave her many varieties of prasadam. She would bring delicate items hidden in a cloth. She would give them to Srimati Radharani with her own hand. She would feed Srimati Radharani with her own hand. In the evening, Krishna wears delicate flower garlands and necklaces on his chest. Mukhara collects the garlands worn by Krishna and gives them to Srimati Radharani. When Radharani touches these garlands, she feels so much bliss. Mukhara has got such a big role in connecting Radha and Krishna, in serving Radharani, feeding Radharani. Therefore, Mukhara brings them for Radharani's happiness. Sometimes Mukhara brings Krishna's pitambar along with the garland by mistake, and then Radharani puts this on with the garland. Then sometimes Jatila comes in the room and says, "Where did this yellow cloth come from? We have heard that you are always honest. But where is this smell of Krishna coming from?" So Vishaka comes and says to Jatila, "How do you know the smell of Krishna? Have you embraced him? Your body is old, but you have the desire of a young girl. You desire to embrace and do Ras Leela with Krishna. Therefore, you know what he smells like. This is not Krishna's cloth." So Vishaka is trying to confuse Jatila. Jatila looks down, and then Vishaka takes away the pitambar and puts Radharani's shawl back. Jatila looks up and sees Radharani wearing her normal cloth. Vishaka then says, "Alas, you are full of doubts. You cover yourself with white cloth and appear to be clean, but really you have so many bad desires inside. What is the problem in wearing yellow cloth, even if Radharani did? Is there anything wrong with yellow cloth? Why do you always think that this is Krishna's smell. You always think about Krishna. That's why. You pretend to be chaste, but you're not. The cloth is actually blue, but so much pollen, flower pollen came on the cloth, it has become yellow. Mukhara takes the cloth and washes it, and then comes out with another wet cloth and says, "Look, it is blue." Really, I brought garlands for Radharani, which give her a lot of energy. I collected them from the forest and brought them for my granddaughter. The pollen from the flowers made the cloth look yellowish. Then she gives the pitamba back to the Sakhis, and the Sakhis take it secretly to Krishna. So this is an interesting verse from Sri Radha Ras Sudha Nidhi. When a breeze that has touched Srimati Radharani's clothes carries a smell and comes to Krishna, then as a result, Krishna cannot maintain his composure. He faints in ecstasy. This is the impact that Srimati Radharani has. Not even Srimati Radharani, just her clothes. And not even her clothes. It's the smell of her clothes. Krishna cannot maintain his composure. He faints in ecstasy. So, wanted to stop there. This is really very important pastimes between Radharani and Krishna and Radharani's elders. She has so much respect for the elders. And this is so wonderful to read and try to understand and appreciate how important her associates are to her, and vice versa, how important she is to her associates. Any questions? Any comments?
Prabhu, the
Prabhuji,
Sorry.
okay,
Yes,
okay, go on.
the pitambara. What is the pitambara?
The pitambara is basically yellow cloth. It's what
Okay,
Krishna, he wears yellow, right?
okay,
He loves
yes.
yellow. Um, and, Jatila, she says, hey, this is Krishna's cloth. Krishna's smell. How does she know? Well, Krishna's unique. Everybody knows. But then Vishaka is confusing Jatila. That's not Krishna's smell. How do you know it's Krishna? You're trying to have Ras Leela with him, you old woman. So she gets embarrassed, and then they substitute the cloth with a blue cloth, and they tell her that actually it was blue anyway, but it was covered with this pollen, which is yellow. So what you thought was
Yes.
pitamba was not pitamba; it was blue.
Thank you, Prabhu. Yes.
Hare Krishna.
Correct.
Yes, Karuna?
Yes, Prabhuji, I wanted to ask uh, from which scripture or from where do you have you got all these pastimes? It's so beautiful.
Yeah, no, they are. This is from, I'm not quite sure. I dug it out a few years back, couple of
Okay.
years back. And I think it's from the Goswami's writings, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But I'm not quite
Okay.
sure whose writings. Maybe, yeah, probably probably Rupa Goswami or Jiva Goswami. So one of
All
those.
right.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll try to find out again and try to find more of these. There was a lot more, but I'm not sure what I did with it all. So, but yes,
Oh,
it's so
very
good.
nice.
So good.
Yeah. It's not that I'm following, but at times there is one Swami who just who does really narrates nice pastimes like that. So yeah, they are very beautiful. So I just wondering where do they get all these?
It would definitely be from the writings of the Goswamis.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you. Hare Krishna. Prabha Ben?
Yeah, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Very interesting today. I mean, the way Karuna Mataji said that it's really nice. Like, where did you get all this? When you were reading, it was really good. I just wanted to ask you why Jatila was so. Is it jealous or is it
Yeah, it's jealous. It's mother-in-law, standard mother-in-law.
of Radharani?
Yeah, yeah. She was always jealous
And
of
that
Radharani.
was sorry. What was the name of the father?
Father-in-law.
Yeah, the one, not father-in-law. No. Yeah, I'm getting mistake. So are you saying she had a mother-in-law too? And her name
He had a
was Jatila?
mother-in-law. Her husband was Abhimanyu. Abhimanyu's mother is Jatila.
All right. And she's not happy. Now, when you said Krishna, Pitambara, is it the one pajama or is it not pajama? Like, is it the one dhoti or is
Yeah,
it the one they put on the neck?
I think it'll be the one on the neck, this one, but it can mean the dhoti
Pitambara.
as well. Yeah, it can mean the dhoti as well. But I
All
think
right.
it'll be the one around the neck in this particular case.
All right. Yeah. Very nice. Thank you, Prabhuji. And it's good. I mean, I really liked it. And last night was very nice. I heard this morning.
Thank
It's
you.
still the same. Anyway, thank you very much. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Okay, if there's nothing else, we can stop and continue tomorrow. Srimati Radharani ki jai, Mukhara ki jai, Kirtida ki jai, great souls ki jai, Radha Krishna Bhagavan ki